Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on July 10, 2017. It's 1:22 a.m. Birmingham. And topic is, I take several newsletters, and one is Clash Daily. And I'm sure some of you may have heard about that. But this one was a poll. Who do you trust? Do you trust Donald Trump or do you trust CNN? That's really funny. I mean, I promise that to me that's funny. Who do I trust? The king of liars or the only person who stood with this country since Ronald Reagan? I mean, really? Well, I choose the only person who stood with this country since Reagan. And CNN, I haven't watched them long before. In fact, let me tell you the last time I watched them. When Nancy Grace had her 8 p.m. show on about missing children. Outside of that, I never watched a CNN show at all. None of them. And I won't. I still won't, because they lied back then as much as they do now. You just don't remember that. And, but yeah, Trump, 100%. And another thing, when I finished looking at that, took the poll, of course, signed off on it. Yes, I stand by Trump, period. Always. I don't care what they throw at me. That's who I stand by. But there's another one that was linked to that, talking about Ike, President Ike. Remember that? But I don't remember so much as, because I didn't read much of it except the headlines. What Ike had in common with the Nazis. And when I saw that, I X'd it out. There it is. It's gone. I'm done with it. But let me tell you something. When you want to talk about Nazis, right here, I live in Shelby County, Alabama. I used to live in Jefferson County. Lived there up until 1996. So I moved to Shelby, and I won't go back to Jefferson. Not that I don't like Jefferson County. It's just that, well, I moved south of there. And I grew up there, born and raised, right in the heart of it. And but my little story, I've told it before and I will tell it again. I've heard a lot of news lately about condemnation on the Nazi logo. You know what I'm talking about. People are getting down on anyone newsworthy that brings it up. Well, I'm going to tell you mine. I don't go to the Jefferson County courthouse too often, except I have a piece of property in Jefferson County. It's overlooking the Cahaba River, but it would take a driveway that costs more than the property to put in. Steep, but on the top it's level, and I live adjoining that on a level lot. If I was smart, I should have cut a right of way through it to my property, but I didn't. The point is, I went and had it reassessed because it came in higher than it's ever come in since I've owned it. And I said, I'll sell it to you for this amount today. I'll cut it in half, sell it to you for half that amount today. Well, I'm at the age of where they have to assess it according to my age. And they did and brought it down. But as I was leaving the courthouse, I noticed something that I've never noticed before. And when I walked out the courthouse doors, the two pillars on the right and on the left, you have about 12 to 14 courthouse steps. You got a flight of 7, a landing, another 7, and they're all granite. And they're all inlaid in a brass. Steps cost a fortune. They're granite and just beautiful. And the handrails, you know. But I see on the pillars on the right and the left, When I walked out that door, I stopped and held the door open for someone, some facing toward a pillar, and I see a Nazi logo on that pillar. And I looked at it and said, I can't believe that. And I looked over to my right, there's another one. And I said, why? Built in 1932, I think. 32. Get on down the bottom of the steps, and the bottom two columns, there you have two more Nazi logos. That's in Birmingham, Alabama, Jefferson County Courthouse. That is the entrance off the 22nd Street. Just want to tell you that. And people don't know. Actually, it's 21st Street, I'm sorry, which is a one-way going north. But people don't know that. And with all the crap going on about Nazi logo, Nazism, and just all this, BS, I just thought I'd let you know. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. I'm willing to make a trade with ISIS, with the Islamic world, not necessarily ISIS, but with the Islamic world. For every 1,000 of them we let in, let's send 1,000 KKK there. What do you think? 30,000 come in here. Let's send 30,000 KK members. I promise you, they'll be waiting in line, signing up to go to that part of the world where ISIS is. It wouldn't take an Iraqi army and an American army and a Russian army to defeat them. KKK would do it rather quickly, guys. Let's trade out. I'm all for it. Jody Wolf Expoz.